Our show with Dr. Becky highlighted a really important part of being in relationships. She even talked about this being probably the reason for the demise of her marriage. And Kelly and I also alluded to it when we talked about the bird test. What I'm talking about today is the concept of bids for connection, which means trying to have a warm or intimate moment with your partner. If you stop and think about why we even engage in relationships in the first place, why we aren't all just alone in the woods, it's because of how fulfilling it is to feel positively connected to another person. And there are no greater stakes than whether or not you feel connected to your partner, the one person in the world that's theoretically supposed to fill a lot of your most relevant needs. So many relationships and marriages end because the people involved don't feel connected anymore. Like the magic is gone, or the friendship is gone, the sex is gone, the attention or interest is gone. And side note, so many affairs start because of someone outside the relationship sparking that sense of connection. It's someone who seems interested or excited in you in a way you haven't felt in a while. But that's another show. Today, I just want to laser focus on the bid for connection. As with all concepts we talk about here, my hope is that you'll take inventory of how responsive you've been in your relationship when your partner tries to connect with you. And bids can be big or small and happen multiple times a day. The key is to hold yourself accountable to whether you're turning towards the bid, which is language from John Gottman, or if you're dismissing it. I absolutely see warning signs in a relationship where there's like an explicit ask. Someone is specifically asking for something, a hug, a kiss, a request for time, and the partner ignores or withholds that thing. Now, that's a tangible example of a blatant rejection, right? But it's also insidious if there are more passive bids that are repeatedly ignored over time, because that signifies a pattern. That sends a message that you're not interested in emotionally connecting with your partner. Whether it's true or not, that's the message your partner gets. And if you're the one repeatedly sending that message, well, then you have to understand the possible fallout. Or you can start getting more proactive about changing that trend. And you can have all the excuses or reasons in the world. You're tired, you're resentful, you're distracted, you didn't notice. I'm not saying you don't have legitimate reasons sometimes to miss or dismiss a bid. We just have to be honest with ourselves and communicative with our partners when these things happen. If not, we end up like victims of assumptions, of hurt, and certainly disconnection. Now, the goal isn't perfection. It's a steady maintenance over time. When couples respond positively to each other in their everyday interactions, when they show interest in what their partner is saying or doing or wanting, it's a good indicator and predictor of the health of the relationship, because it means that the couple is naturally in a rhythm of being attentive to each other. That's another kind of pattern, but a good one. But if your relationship doesn't feel that way right now, it may need a reset. It could be an honest conversation, some renewed intentionality on your part or your partner's part, even some empathy if it's a stressful time. But we have to be transparent about those things. And if you want even more support, you can come be a guest on our show so we can talk it through with you. That's it for me today. Email us at the unrelatingpodcast@gmail.com if you have questions or you do want to be a guest. We welcome you.